Alright, hey there, hi there, ho there, hope you're still safe, hope you're still pretty indoors, and hope you're still washing your hands, because that's still important even if things are starting to lighten up. It's important, okay? Wear a face mask. Anyway, hi! I'm drawing KK Slider today because someone had requested it, and I cannot find that comment, but, you know, with like how few people comment, I should be able to find it pretty easily, but maybe I was just dreaming. Hopefully, the person who watches my videos enough to want to see Animal Crossing characters, you see this. So hi, this is for you. I'm really sorry, I cannot find the comment. I went through my videos and they're just gone. So, I drew KK Slider, I've said that. I based him a lot on Kazumi Totaka. Sorry, I'm not Japanese and I have never taken a Japanese class in my life. I watched anime, that is the extent of my knowledge of Japanese. So, I'm sorry for any mispronunciations, but I wanted to base him on the guy that KK Slider is based on because that's important and it's kind of cool to have a little bit of that. And also, he's kind of older, so I wanted KK Slider to be like slightly older guy, which, you know, I think is important for like just representation because there's a lot of younger mid-20s, mid-40s, or not mid-40s, mid-20s, mid-30s kinds of designs, and it's important to have older characters, because, like, everybody plays Animal Crossing. There's that old lady who's really rad, and they made a character based on her, and that's pretty dang cool. So, yeah. Shout out to Audie. So, I based a little bit of Kazumi Totaka. I had sent a picture to a friend, and she was like, that looks like Yancey. She didn't actually say it, but as I was sketching it, I said it out loud, and I was on a call at the time when I was drawing this, so sorry about the pauses in the video, but you know, that happens. And she was like, yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, he kind of looks like Yancey. I think it's the shirt and the rolled sleeves, and like the mildly like Asianness, and I do draw Yancey with like a longer face just because that's how I draw Mark. So, you know, that's fine. But I'm okay with it because Yancey is a like musical version of Mark, I guess. I still like Yancey. I think he's a cool character. Like, I don't care what Mark says. He's a cool character. I know he did awful things, but that's fine. And one other character that I did base this design on came in with the coloring bits because I was like, well, what could I do to make him kind of appear a little bit older? And that was with Hanzo, because that guy is almost 40, so he should look at least a little older. Short story, if you don't know anything about Overwatch, which probably everybody does because it's been out for a while and it was like the biggest game for a good 2 years, there was a whole thing where they came out with the casual skin, which was really cool. I still love it to this day, but the original design that they came out with had him have like white sideburns for his undercut, and everybody hated it. I didn't personally. I thought it was kind of nice because it was allowing him to show his age, and I get the reasoning because it's just they made other design choices with it, so they gave him still black hair at the top, and they didn't really give him any like whiteness in his beard. But the white hair makes sense because like in his Okami skin, he has like the white hair and it's just natural. I know a lot of Asians, as an Asian myself, and as from my own experience, we just kind of prematurely go white a lot sooner. I knew a kid in high school who half his hair was white, and he was about 2 years younger than us, so, like, it just happens. I've had white hair since I was about 16. I actually like myself with white hair. I think I look good after my Cecil and Fenris cosplay, because, you know, that's just a thing that I do. So, yeah, I wanted to give him some white hair, and I kind of wanted to do salt and pepper blocks, but it just didn't seem to work, so I pulled in a little bit of reference from Hanzo in the casual thing, and there's, like, I also kind of like his whole design for that was pretty darn good, but I didn't take too much from him. And, last thing, there was a thing that I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I was kind of thinking of doing a thing, like I know I do my fandom speed paints and stuff like that, where I reflect on fandoms that I've been a part of, but I was wondering if people would be interested in me talking about just like general experiences in all fandoms that I've kind of seen and been a part of, because I laugh a little whenever I hear that this fandom's the worst fandom, that fandom's the worst fandom, and it's hilarious to me because, like, I have been in the quote-unquote worst fandoms, and I've been a part of, like, some toxic fandoms, I will admit, and I'm curious, like, if we talk about it, if we just point out some things, because I have all these theories about what makes a good fandom, after having been in fandoms and being in kind of one of the worst cosplay areas. No offense to Arizona, but, like, there's just constant drama. And I've kind of narrowed down my friend group to like 5 people when it comes to cons, which is fine. I don't mind. It's just weird in Arizona because I think a lot of it is kind of moving away and moving out. So there's actually some like interesting things happening with My Hero Academia, which I kind of appreciate, where a lot of the older people in the fandom cosplay the teachers, while the younger people cosplay the kids, and there's like this really interesting, like, people kind of start to listen to the adults as the kids just because they're kind of inclined to do that because the characters would listen, ? I don't know. I think it's interesting, and I think it's kind of cool that that's a thing that's evolving through the My Hero Academia fandom, and it's not perfect, but you know, that's fine. Anyway, that's unrelated to KK Slider. I'm sorry that I started talking about that, but I do want to talk about fandom stuff because there's so many weird stuff that happens in fandoms, and I have been in fandoms since I was 13, so over half my life I have participated or at least kind of did things for fandoms. So it would be interesting to talk about that stuff, and sometimes it's good to talk about things as you grow up. And I know I do have a slightly younger listener viewer base because of my Steven Universe things, and I do make a lot of cartoony stuff, so that tends to draw in a younger crowd, which is fine. I am going to make this whole channel not like restricted or anything, but it is definitely a 13 and up channel because I'll curse, but I know children curse, we all curse, let's be real. I'm just not gonna go too far, I guess, but I would like to, you know, guide some of y'all youngins to be, you know, have fun in a fandom and be safe in a fandom, because there's some bad stuff that can happen. Trust me, I saw some of the worst stuff. But that's private information, really. I can't talk about other people's lives because that's not fair to them, unless I have permission, but I'm still not gonna. Anyway, that's still really unrelated. I'm sorry, I got really off topic in this. So KK Slider, I do plan to do a couple more Animal Crossing character designs because I do have an idea for Blathers. I have a general idea for Isabelle and Tom Nook. I have sketches of Flora, Roscoe, and Leopold and Sandy. I have plans to make one for Maple, and who else did I want to draw? There was one other, but I cannot think of who, and because these are my Islanders, and I kind of hopefully will draw some from my friends'. But if I finish all those, I would totally be willing to take some requests for other Islanders that people seem to enjoy. So yeah. I don't know if there's anything else. I am actually less than 10 subscribers away from the 1K milestone, so Friday might not be the Night Vale video. I don't really know. If I hit the 10K, yeah, that's not happening. The 1K on like Thursday, then I'm not gonna make the cat video thing because that's just not gonna happen. But if I hit it like Tuesday or something like that, then you know what? I can give it a try. We'll see what happens. If not, then Friday will be the Night Vale video, and if the other thing comes out, then I'm just going to put the Night Vale stuff on Fridays because that works really well with me, and it makes sure that I do stuff during the week. So yeah, I think that is everything that I need to talk about for this Monday video. if you want to talk to me in the comments, go ahead. I chat a lot. I try to answer things as quickly as possible. If anything, it takes me about a day for me to go through the comments and stuff like that, because I like to do things in batches. And for whatever reason, some of them I can't respond to. I've responded like 3 times and it's just not happening. So I'm sorry if like your comment seems to be ignored. I have read it. I have read every comment that has been just like straight commented onto my videos. Okay. So with that, that's everything that I gotta say. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sticking around and clicking on this video. Hope you all enjoy my design for KK Slider. Bye.